about the awakening, and I told you I would talk about it at lunch today. So the way I like to talk about the awakening is I like to go through a game that we play called the 7 Levels of Awe. Because somewhere around the first awakening, we noticed that the space in the room would get so touched, moved, lifted, inspired that the entire room would look a little like deer in the headlights, like they'd look like this, you know, because they were so blissed. Well, about the third or fourth awakening, somebody came up to me, one of the staff, and said, "You know that look of awe they get on their face?" Yeah. I said, "Guess what? It happened 7 times during the awakening, and it happened the same time every time." I was like, "Really? Wow." So now we play a game called the 7 Levels of Awe. And that's the easiest way for me to tell you about what it is and how it works. Okay? Because the truth is, I honestly believe that nobody, certainly not me, can tell you what it is or how it works. I honestly don't know what it is or how it works. I just know that it's a miracle and it happens every time. So I'm going to go day by day and just show you the 7 levels of awe. Now, the truth is, some groups, like the last couple of groups, sneak in extra levels. Like, I think your group had like 11 or something. It was amazing. So the first evening is all about safety. People are nervous. They bring their poster of their childhood pictures and their 3 songs, their music and all that, and they come. And we show them that there's no way you can do it wrong. Like, for example, we do a visualization where you're walking down a path, and then you see a bush, and then you see a cup, and then you see a body of water, and there's all these things in the thing, and you don't know what it is. You just have this visualization. It just comes up. Like when I did my first visualization like that, I didn't understand when I saw the bear, why did I start playing patty cake with the bear? Well, then they explain to you, like this part means that, or this part means that. That thing means yourself. So like one guy had a porcupine for himself, you know. That part is your family. You know, that part is sex. You know, the bear was responsibilities. And I thought, that makes sense. I play patty cakes with my responsibilities. Same thing. So what they end up showing you is that there's no way you can do it wrong. Okay? So then Saturday morning you come in, you have an administration meeting. By the way, in that administration meeting, I think that's where they might take your keys, but that might be at the lodge. So anyway, they do some administrative stuff. And then when they first bring you in the room, within the first 10 minutes of the first full day, I'm not going to ruin the surprise. I'm just going to tell you that the space in the room goes through the roof within the first 10 minutes. Like, even if you've done the relationships course and you've seen how high the space gets, that's not comparable to this. And I'm not going to ruin the surprise, but I'm just telling you, the moment you come in the room, within the first 10 minutes, the space goes through the roof. And many of you will be in tears because you'll get an experience of what's about to happen. Okay? So all through the first day, we're going to play games. Like the first game is a children's game called Where Are You Sitting? And it looks like a real children's game. But you soon begin to discover, like, it's not uncommon for somebody to say, "Oh my goodness, my whole life is passing before my eyes." Because every decision that people make is in the game. Some people just get up without thinking, without looking to see what they want, and they just start doing. Some people wait forever, like life is supposed to happen to me. Some people are afraid to ask for what they really want, or they're afraid to ask more than once. Some people are afraid to say no. Some people start to con and manipulate to get the chair they want. See what I'm saying? All the decisions are in that game. And people begin to realize how do I play in a way that makes me feel bad, and how do I play in a way that makes me feel good? Garrett, can you turn that music down a little bit more? Thank you. Okay, good. So then there's games all through the day that are safety oriented. And by the end of the first day, we do something called peak experiences, which is the first level of awe, where I'll have you go through a very powerful process where you'll remember some of the best moments in your life. You'll share those with a partner. And there's a visualization that's quite powerful. And then I'll work with some people in front of the room. Now, the 2 or 3 people that get to work in front of the room are, again, going to have a very life-changing experience. Okay? And there's nothing I can describe that would say how powerful that experience is. But the best way I can say it is that by using your best moments in life, like the time you gave birth, the time you hit the home run, or whatever, I can get you to have an experience of tasting your authentic self, your true self, your magnificence, your beauty, the best you could imagine. I can get you to that place where you're experiencing it fully. So it's a very moving night. And then after that, there's a process called family love, where all of you begin to get, after that beautiful experience, of peak experience, you begin to get in touch with how much love you have for your family. And it's really fascinating because sometimes a mother and daughter will come, or brother and sister, or somebody with connections will come, and it's incredibly moving. Or some of the assistants will have some of their loved ones in the awakening. It's incredibly moving. And I've had several times when people came up to me in tears and said, "Oh, I wish I would have worked harder to get my son here," or or whoever, because I realize how much I would have gotten out of it. Okay? Do me a favor. Just get a partner and share just for 60 seconds any thoughts about what I've said so far. Okay, do that right now.